Guys, Wade from 7 p.m. prayer back in the woods with Ranger after the summer sabbatical. And I kind of learned something here. I think I mentioned that the last time she and I hiked in here, which was probably like May, I pulled 12 ticks off of her just while we were hiking. And then when we got in the house, it was like another 8. So it was like, okay, time to take a break. So I had really planned on not getting back out here until like November after a good solid freeze. And so here we are. It's September, kind of early mid. And we've been on hikes for the last 3 or 4 days, 2 a day, and we haven't pulled a single tick off. So I don't know what to say about that. I'm learning here. So, is it like this every year? Did I just show up 2 months late last year because I thought they'd be out here? I don't know, but I'm very pleased with my, lack of knowledge of when the ticks start going away. Anyway, today I wanted to talk to you about a passage in Numbers in the 6th chapter where God is going over a group of words that he wants Moses to say over the Israelites. So he's giving him exact words to say as a blessing over the Israelites. And when on the surface it seems pretty, straightforward in terms of just, God shining his face upon them and God blessing them. But what really gets your attention on a deal like this is how the spoken word means so much. Think about how God wanted John the Baptist named a specific name. He wanted Jesus named a specific name. He wanted Moses to say these specific words over the children of Israel. So this wasn't something like, yeah, Moses, you're a smart guy. You'll come up with something. Just wing it, Or with those names, it wasn't something like, well, just come up with something that sounds good and, is somewhat, sounds royalty-like, right? There were these exact words, exact names. And so we're told so many times in the Bible that, we're going to be held accountable for what we say in our words and that it's a big deal. And so as this relates to prayer, because that's what this was that Moses was stating over the Israelites was a prayer. I'm looking for my dog. But we're not, when you say things to God in prayer, it's really powerful. You have the Holy Spirit inside of you, so you have a part of God within you. There's my critter. So when, she's happy to be out here. So when you choose a set of words to say, and that includes all the junk you walk around saying throughout the day to people, when you choose to say things like that, you're speaking power into the world because you have God inside of you. So if you didn't matter, maybe it wouldn't matter what you said, but you do matter. And so it does matter what you say. So I want to encourage you, read that 6th chapter Numbers. Look at how God was like, I want you saying this over the people of Israel. Also, take notice that it wasn't that God said, speak it to me and not over. He wanted it spoken over the children of Israel. So, and God didn't do it himself. He wanted Moses to do it. So it's really powerful what we can achieve with the spoken word. In prayer, as it relates to other people, I'm trying to get myself in the habit of just walking around in the presence of God and saying things to people that I would be happy if Jesus was just standing right there. Because with the Holy Spirit inside of me, he's closer than right there. So all this, just kind of everything doesn't really mean anything. Just be sarcastic about it all. Who cares? Oh, God cares. So it's really a privilege to take life more seriously. It's really awesome to think that what you say and do over the course of a day matters. It's really cool to realize that when you say and speak over somebody, that there's power behind that. Now, maybe some of what you've said and done, there hasn't been a lot of power behind it because you don't think there's power behind it. But at the point you start believing and you start thinking about it and you start realizing what you are as a son of God, it's exciting. So that's what I wanted to leave you with today, was the idea that as you're praying, you think about how important what you say is. You realize God went to a lot of trouble to make you one of his children and to make it to where what you say matters. So when you minimize this stuff, you minimize what Jesus did on the cross. That's what you're doing. So don't minimize it. Take it real serious. Take what you say serious. And start realizing that you matter a great deal and what you say matters a great deal. So why don't you, with all of your mattering, show up at 7 o'clock tonight, pray. See, I got to tell you, as you know, I've been doing this with my family and it's great. So it's been really good for us. And just knowing there's 1, 2, 10 of you out there maybe doing it as well, it's fun. And who knows where it'll all be in the long run. And, right now, gosh, I just couldn't be happier with what's just happened in my family. So I want that for you and your family. And so 7 p.m., all Christians praying together. And as always, I appreciate you.